Processing is greater than results. Because sometimes God can allow foolish things in our way. Those foolish things, they are college, they are school. You need to go to school of embarrassment, school of praises, school of persecution, school of progress, school of failure. Many of you that are here today, if I have not graduated in persecution, how will I be telling you about persecution? If I have not graduated in accusation, how will I be telling you about accusation? If I have not gone into school of hatred, I know much about hatred. People hate me so dearly. If I have not gone through that and graduated in that, how will I be standing to counsel you about hatred?
Hello, my friends. Hello. I came today with a power-packed message from that senior prophet T.B. Joshua of blessed memory. And the Lord will bless you. The Lord will surely bless you as you listen to this video. Sit down, relax, and listen. Thank you. Senior prophet T.B. Joshua spoke on the topic processing in life. He started by saying that faith comes by hearing. And what did he mean by that? He meant that you need to hear about healing anointing before you can get healed. If you hear that somebody can be healed, that's anointing for healing, and you believe, you have faith, anytime you open your mouth and ask for healing, God will surely heal you because you have faith and you have heard that is possible. You need to hear of blessing anointing before you can be blessed. You need to hear of deliverance anointing and have faith that if God delivers, why won't he deliver me? If he can deliver Mr. A, why won't he deliver me? With that faith, with that energy, you will ask God and you will receive. It's really necessary to hear, to have faith, then get whatever you want. He made us to understand that in life, there is something called processing. How it occurs in your life is what matters most. It's what affects you. If you process your life the right way, good and fine. If you do it the wrong way, it's up to you. It's open to all. It's open for you to choose which way to go. Whether you allow God to process your life for you or you want to do it with your own power. He gave instance of marriage. Yes, Prophet T.B. Joshua says that if God puts you in a relationship or into marriage, that it will only take God to quit you from that marriage. No matter how shaky the marriage might be, no matter how what turbulence comes your way in that marriage, it will only take God to quit you from that marriage. Instead, he said that God can use some foolish things to strengthen your marriage. Those things that make it look as if it's shaking. After you must have passed through those schools and graduated, your marriage will be strengthened. It will be renewed. Same with business. If your business is having some problems, if your business is having some challenges, maybe you are observing losses, and the business was processed by God, nothing can stop you. Nothing can quit you from that business. But if it's business you entered by tricks, by being smart, how you quit the business, it's something that nobody would like to hear it. In some areas, we hear people, this person used to be a great man. All of a sudden, he will crash and will be begging for food. Sometimes it's the processing. Big man today, rich man today, tomorrow, poor man. is how you process your wealth. If it's God that processed it, nothing can bring you down, my dear friends. But if it's not God, those things can expire. Those powers can expire. Whatever you get by the crook will expire. It will disappoint you. Some things that happen in life, that we pass through in life, are just schools. Schools that we must graduate from before we can stand firm, before we can be able to counsel others. Schools like school of persecution, school of hatred, school of embarrassment, failure, accusation, name it, trouble, sickness, disappointment. It will take a real child of God that has faith in God to pass through these schools. You may be in a community, you know your hands are clean, but they will accuse you of something you do not know anything about. But as long as God is in control, you will graduate from that school. Then you can be able to tell somebody tomorrow, have patience. I once passed through this. See where I am today. Let senior prophet TB Joshua gave instance of himself, how he was accused, how he was persecuted. Today, where are those his accusers? How did it all end? He stood his ground because he knew his hands were clean. You see, processing is greater than the result, says Prophet TB Joshua. He said that God can use any foolish thing to strengthen your marriage. He can use any foolish thing to strengthen your faith in Him. He can use any foolish thing to strengthen you in your business. As a matter of fact, God's processing can be maintained, but your own processing, the processing you do by your own power, you can never maintain it. You can make it today, maybe rosy today, tomorrow you will cry if you don't follow God's processing. So, my dear friends, why do we kill ourselves? Let's wait for God to process our lives for us. If you want to get married, do not do it by fire, by force. Don't get married by all means. Allow God to plan it for you, and nothing can quit you from the marriage. Black magic can fade. You're marrying somebody because he has money. Tomorrow, if he doesn't have money, you begin to hate the person. But if God brings two of you together, nothing can separate you. That is the teaching of late senior prophet TB Joshua. If God shows you the business to do, directs you to do it, and you start it, nothing, not even loss, can pull you out of that business. You understand me? So let us not involve ourselves in I must do it my own way. Let us all allow God to process our lives, and we keep smiling forever. We keep enjoying forever. That is the topic for today. That is the message for today. And to crown it all, if you do the right thing, if you follow God's processing, and you do not get results, please, have patience. God's time is the best. He will do it for you when He knows you will enjoy it. Please. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye.